All right, what's up, my lead generation friends and rock stars? Okay, so if you're going to be building a lead generation business, there's some things you need to think about before you start building. And these are some things that a lot of people miss out on, and they miss out on some huge opportunities because they didn't build it correctly. See, when you build, if you were to build a website for a business, you build that asset for them and you deliver it to them, right? And then they have that asset, it's their asset. When you provide any services, for the most part, they're paying you for your service and then you're delivering their service to you, okay? But the cool thing with lead generation, it doesn't quite operate that way, because what happens is when you generate a lead and you deliver that lead, you still have that lead and you still had to generate that lead for the client. Now, if you generate it on their website, you did it through their assets. Now, that's okay and all, but you have to build funnel after funnel after funnel and put them on each of your clients' websites. Now, that's going to, one, cause a service issue, a bottleneck, because you got to build all these new funnels on each new clinic's website. Even if they are the same funnel on each clinic's website, you still have to build those, okay? Now, with the plugin that, or if you've purchased the add-on edition to this package, you would be able to get the plugin that allows you to build one funnel and send all your traffic to there, and it distributes those leads to the proper business. Okay, so that's gonna help you scale your business much faster by having just one funnel. Okay, but you still have to have that funnel hosted somewhere. And what we always recommend doing is, rather than just hosting on like a ClickFunnels, subdomain, or you're losing the asset potential, the branding potential from this. So what we recommend doing is building a brand website that will host your funnel and multiple funnels. And what we recommend doing is, if you can build one funnel on your website, why can't you build 2 or 3 or 4, right? Why can't you have multiple funnels? And you can. You can totally have multiple funnels. Oops. And multiple funnels are important because if you pick a niche where you can have a lot of different funnels, you're going to ultimately have a really, really powerful website. So think of like Groupon, for an example. Groupon did something different than everybody else. See, there's a lot of people entering in the product space, or the lead generation and marketing space, and they're doing marketing services for clients. Okay, so but what Groupon did was, like, they built a brand, Groupon, right? They hosted their own funnels and they sold to their own traffic, and the results went to their customers. Okay, and then they still had the Groupon members, right? So they sold the customers to their clients, right? And then they kept the customers, and then they also keep the clients. So think of this kind of like Groupon. You want to build your asset, the Groupon.com. You want to generate your lead lists. All right, you want to generate your lead lists. Let's do 8 here. And we'll do white. Oops. Wait. No. I just want the color, bro. Oh well, no worries there. Oh, here we go, white. So you get your lead list. Here, let's put a box around that. We'll do black. Oh. And then we'll do these guys like super green. Yay. No, just do it like that. All right, so I'm not really that big of a designer. Okay, so just bear with me here. Okay, so you generate paid traffic. You send that paid traffic to your branded website inside your lead generation funnel. The funnel will build your lead list and also send to your clients. Okay, so if you're paying $50 per, or if your clients are paying $50 per lead, and you're distributing them automatically to the clients, you're building them an asset, right? But your client is also an asset. They're paying you $2,500, $5,000, $10,000 a month. $5,000 a month in advance, right? That's pretty huge. Okay, so you're cash flow positive for the business, which is powerful. You're generating lots of good money per month, and then you're also keeping the lead list. So what I recommend doing is don't once you send your lead to your client, give that lead a little bit of time before you start sending them other offers. I'd give them 30 days. Maybe you could send like warm up offers, and like you could send them relationship building emails, but don't send an offer at least till 30 days. That's just a kind of recommendation, best practices. Okay. Now it's totally up to you. You can do whatever you want, but that's just kind of a recommendation. It's just a guideline there. Okay, cool. So once we have that set up and rolling, then it's really about sending more traffic. And the more traffic you send, the more brand awareness you're going to get. Whoops. And the more brand awareness you get, the more your asset value goes up. So the things that drive your asset value is more traffic, SEO rankings, customers, monetization. Okay. So if you can increase more traffic, higher SEO rankings, more customer, more monetization, you increase your brand asset. You could sell this website on like flippa.com, right? And then what you can do is then you have clients. You could sell your clients to, if you want to sell your business, sell your clients to other agencies and say, here you go. Here's our clients. They're paying $50,000 or $5,000 a month. You know, this sort of thing, and you get you get some nice change for that. And then you could also keep your lead lists, or you could also sell your email list as well. So there's multiple assets that are being generated here. Asset 1, asset 2, asset 3, and then I'm going to tell you one thing that most people, they miss out on here. Shapes. We're going to do this. We'll call this, and we'll call the do green data asset 4. And the data that you acquire enough of it, and you get enough information about your customers, your audience, this data will be worth money, and then you can sell it to the right people. Okay. And we'll talk to you about, you know, how to leverage your data. But if you look up companies like Snack Nation, for an example, they sell snacks to businesses, okay? And they sell the information they gathered from those businesses, and they sell it back to the snack manufacturers, right? So you could sell, let's say you're in the plumbing business, right? And the data that you acquire from generating leads, you could sell that to, you know, Plumbing Association of America, right? Or you could sell it to other plumbing marketers, or you could sell it to you could sell information about plumbers to the Plumbing Association of America, or you could sell that information to people who sell plumbing pipes and plumbing equipment to the plumbing companies, right? You can sell that information on how they generate new leads, you know, so that you get a lot of data, and you got to look at your data. Who is this information valuable for and to? And so this is how you can kind of look at the assets of your lead generation business and start to look at the money that you're making, right? So every new lead that comes in through, you send 10 people through you buy 10 people traffic, that's like, you know, let's say you pay $2 per click, that's $20 per lead, and you've generated $50 in revenue from that lead. So you generated roughly $30 in profit, and you sold, you know, 50 leads like that per client, right? And it just you just multiply lead generation funnel. So each new client you add is another added asset, is more traffic. It's an exponential growth factor. Okay, this is an exponential growth factor. You generate each new client is a multiplier of 4 assets. Okay, just remember that's a multiplier of 4. So that's really cool. Okay, just think of it like that way, and then when you're growing your business, you'll be able to identify, you know, the opportunities here, and what to do with your data, what to do with your information, how to monetize it even more. So data is powerful, and it's worth a lot of money. Okay. So with this SEO traffic on stage 2, once you have paid traffic going, you got enough traffic going, and your site has some age, you're then able to get SEO traffic for free. and so then you're not paying for that traffic. You get SEO leads for free, which is really cool. But it takes time. It's slow, so it's a smaller start. Okay. Okay, boom, something like that. All right. And so this kind of talks a little bit about the assets that are being generated, and we talked a little bit about the math here. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the section below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.